Okay, so today we are taking a video of how to set up the lighting for your low light portraits. So you should be in the chair when you take the picture. John, hop up for just a second. So the chair will be in the same spot. We're not gonna move it. The light should be slightly behind you and facing forward a little bit and right almost at head level. When you go to take the picture, you should have your camera set at shutter priority here. So if you're in the top, you're gonna focus. So it should be at the S, shutter priority. And then you can manually take your shutter speed and it should be at about 1/50th of a second. And your aperture will adjust itself. If you want to see it, just press it halfway down, it'll come back up again. It will say subject is too dark. That is okay. You want it to think that your subject is too dark. You want it to kind of make it a really dark image. Okay, so when you go to take your picture, you're gonna halfway down and you're gonna, John, stick your hand out like over there. You're gonna kind of stick your hand out in front of it so it has something to focus on so that it knows what to focus on. And then you're gonna put the self timer on. Okay, John, go ahead and sit. And you are going to be taking your own picture. Okay, so I'm gonna put the self timer on. The self timer on our camera is that little clock looking thing, so make sure you have that set. You're gonna press the focus button and you can put your hand in front of it and then go sit. And then the little beeps will go off. And right after the long beep, it'll take your picture. So our picture now looks dark, and it should look dark, okay? The lighting is cast on one side of the face. It should look darker than it should to you. So like when you look at it, you're like, oh, that picture looks too dark. But really, you should look at it and think that looks dark. That will be the proper way to set up your lighting. So again, you're taking your own picture. Nobody should be taking this for you. The light is right beside you and kind of angled forward slightly, and you are sitting in the chair. Put the self timer on, put your hand in front of it to get it to focus, and then sit down until the long beep happens, and you should get your perfect picture. Remember, when you frame yourself, you want to frame yourself in the either right hand side or the left hand side of the frame. You do not want to be right in the center of it. I have John right on the right hand side, which is exactly where I want him. If you end up right in the center of your frame, you need to redo your picture. Okay, that's how you do the lighting.